In an unprecedented global disruption, a widespread IT outage has brought the world to a standstill. The chaos, traced back to a single software update by cybersecurity firm CrowdStrike, has grounded flights, halted hospital operations, and caused massive service interruptions across various sectors, including banking, media, and telecommunications. It's a crisis that has spread around the planet, grounding flights, shutting down hospital procedures, and causing worldwide travel chaos. And it's all because of a single software update by a cybersecurity firm. The crisis highlights the critical interdependence of modern systems on technology and the far-reaching impacts of a single point of failure.
Benedict, give me an idea of what is going on. Just kind of, you guys will be collating and looking at all the various impacts that we are seeing around the world. Just give me the top-down view of what it's looking like.
Frantic, I think, is the word we're all looking for, and it seems to be a cascading line of failures that we're experiencing. We have colleagues in Asia, going from Australia to the US. Here in Berlin, it seems to be down everywhere, the system. For instance, the Berlin airport, obviously not the world's biggest, but, that's down. No operations there. We've just received notification from the FAA, the US regulator, that there's no more takeoffs from the likes of American Airlines, Delta, United.
Early reports indicated a cascade of failures starting from a software update issued by CrowdStrike, a leading cybersecurity firm responsible for protecting over 25,000 businesses globally. The update inadvertently caused Microsoft's Windows operating system to crash, leading to the infamous blue screen of death. The critical flaw in the update triggered widespread IT system failures, affecting multiple industries worldwide. Airlines were among the hardest hit, with American Airlines, Delta, and United Airlines grounding flights early Friday morning. KLM flights, based in the Netherlands, reported that flight handling was rendered impossible, while Delta's operations remained paused for a significant period. According to FlightAware, over 500 flights were canceled and more than 1,100 were delayed as of 6 a.m. Eastern Time. The healthcare sector also faced severe disruptions. Hospitals in Australia and Europe had to cancel operations, and in the UK, most GP practices suspended all but the most urgent patient consultations. The outage also affected emergency services. In Alaska, the 911 systems failed. The Alaska State Trooper Service confirmed in a post on Facebook that 911 and non-emergency call services were down across the state due to the nationwide outage, with emergency services in New Hampshire and Ohio posting similar messages. Retailers across the globe experienced payment processing issues, leaving grocery stores unable to take payments and leading to widespread inconvenience for consumers. In the media sector, British broadcaster Sky News went off air, and several TV networks were unable to broadcast, causing a major information blackout. Public transit systems in major cities like Washington, D.C. and New York City reported system outages. While trains and buses continued to run, customer information systems were temporarily offline, leading to confusion and delays. London's stock exchange also experienced disruptions, impacting financial transactions and trading activities. CrowdStrike quickly acknowledged the problem, confirming that the outage was caused by a defect in a single content update for Windows hosts. CEO George Kurtz issued a public apology, emphasizing that the incident was not a result of a cyber attack, but rather a bug in the update. "We're deeply sorry for the impact that we've caused to customers, travelers, and anyone affected by this, including our company," Kurtz stated. He assured that CrowdStrike is actively assisting customers in rebooting their systems and ensuring full recovery. Microsoft also played a significant role in the crisis. The company's cloud service, Azure, experienced issues that compounded the effects of the CrowdStrike update. Microsoft confirmed that residual impacts continued to affect some Microsoft 365 apps and services, and additional mitigations were being implemented to provide relief. The Federal Aviation Administration, FAA, monitored the situation closely, providing assistance to airlines that requested ground stops. The FAA's involvement underscores the critical nature of the disruption and the concerted efforts required to manage such a widespread outage. The ripple effects of the outage were felt worldwide. In the UK, departure boards at airports froze, causing confusion and delays for passengers. Train companies reported long delays, and several chain retail stores faced payment processing issues. In Australia, Media companies, banks, and telecom firms suffered outages, with the National Cybersecurity Coordinator confirming that there was no evidence to suggest a cybersecurity incident. The widespread nature of the outages across different sectors and regions underscores the interconnectedness of global IT systems.
Down, down, down. A catastrophic IT outage. It hit at 3 p.m. Users reporting systems down went through the roof all across the country and overseas.
It's also affecting our newsroom, and we warn you that it could affect our bulletin.
Airlines worldwide among the hardest hit as some airports grind to a halt.
Some people on the internet are drawing parallels between this global IT outage and the Netflix film Leave the World Behind. The film, produced by Barack and Michelle Obama, follows a family whose vacation is interrupted by a mysterious blackout that leads to widespread societal collapse. Users on X, formerly Twitter, have been pointing out the eerie similarities between the movie's plot and the real-world chaos unfolding due to the software update malfunction. The key difference, however, is that the current event is caused by a bug in the software update, whereas the film depicts a cyber attack as the catalyst for the blackout. In light of the recent global IT outage, it has become increasingly evident just how interconnected our world is today. We are living in an era vastly different from that of 30 years ago, where technological advancements and globalization have woven an intricate web of dependencies. This unprecedented event, triggered by a single software update, underscores how every facet of our lives is interlinked and how an incident in one part of the world can ripple across the globe, causing widespread disruption. As we delve deeper into this modern reality, it is essential to acknowledge how much our daily lives depend on seamless technological operations. Our communication, healthcare, transportation, and financial systems are all interwoven into a complex digital world. The recent outage has exposed the fragility of this digital world. Reflecting on the broader implications, this event also raises significant questions about our readiness for future challenges. In the past, disruptions were often localized, with limited impact on global operations. However, today's interconnected systems mean that any disruption, regardless of its origin, can have a domino effect, leading to global consequences. This scenario draws a striking parallel to the prophetic visions found in the Book of Revelation. According to Revelation 13, verse 7 and 8, a figure will rise who wields unprecedented global power. An authority was given it over every tribe and people and language and nation, and all who dwell on earth will worship it, everyone whose name has not been written before the foundation of the world in the book of life of the Lamb who was slain. This future leader, often referred to as the Antichrist, will control all financial transactions and enforce a mark upon all people, as described in Revelation 13, verse 16 and 17. Also, it causes all, both small and great, both rich and poor, both free and slave, to be marked on the right hand or the forehead, so that no one can buy or sell unless he has the mark. Reflecting on these verses in the context of the recent global outage, it no longer seems far-fetched to imagine a figure with such immense control and authority. The intricate interconnectedness of our world today lays a foundation that could potentially support such a scenario. The technology that binds us also creates a platform for global governance where a single entity could exert influence over all aspects of life, including financial transactions, communication, and even daily activities. This final empire, as prophesied, will be a true global government ruled by the Antichrist. The recent events reveal just how easily the stage could be set for such a figure to take control. While it is uncertain when this will happen, whether it is this year, next year, or even 100 years from now, the interconnected nature of our world indicates that the possibility is not as distant as one might think. Today's technological landscape, characterized by cloud computing, global communication networks, and digital currencies, aligns closely with the infrastructure needed for such a global leader. The recent IT outage serves as a wake-up call, demonstrating the ease with which our interconnected systems can be manipulated or disrupted, paving the way for centralized control. Moreover, the reliance on a few key players in the tech industry to maintain and secure these systems further highlights our susceptibility. As seen with the CrowdStrike update, A malfunction or deliberate action by a major cybersecurity firm can cause worldwide chaos. This concentration of power within a handful of companies and their software underscores the potential for centralized control as prophesied in Revelation. As we witness these events unfold, it is essential to recognize the significance of our interconnected world. The global outage is more than a technical glitch. It is a reminder of the world's vulnerability and the implications of the world's dependence on technology.